gonna say, know thyself, but hide who I am? How they gonna tell his story, but leave out her story? The ultimate story, true story. How they gonna tell me stay clear of crystals and astrology, away from gods and goddesses, because that's idolatry, when that's everything connected to me, all I am and all I was created to be, the true God in me? What's going on, creative souls? Welcome back to Creative Universal. In this video, I'm going to be sharing with you some information on gods and goddesses, okay? Connecting with gods and goddesses. So first and foremost, I got to put some disclaimers out there. Trigger warning, okay? For Christians, for Catholics, churchgoers, okay? If you are too far indoctrinated, no disrespect, this information may alarm you, okay? It may be a little bit upsetting. Okay, but trust me, we on the same page here, because I was once in the church, Christian as well, okay? But people fear what they don't understand. And as in the Bible, it says, Hosea chapter 4, verse 6, people perish for lack of knowledge. So I got to share this knowledge today, okay? And with that said, if you are a Christian with Christian guilt or fear, you first want to recognize that Jesus was a magician himself, okay? There are several magicians in the Bible, and connecting to the spiritual realm and magic is the ultimate gateway to freedom and to your truth, okay? Magic was used by many ancestors, our ancestors, so that they could get clarity, so that they could connect to themselves, so that they could create change and better circumstances and provide healing. Okay, so when we tap into magic and we connect to the spiritual realm, we naturally are tapping into our DNA. Okay, we begin to unlock doors. We begin to open up portals for ourselves. We begin to decode ourselves and activate our inner truth. So the lie or misconception, which ultimately was programming, that connecting to deities is idolatry and sin, was created so we can stay disconnected from ourselves, okay? Connected from who we truly are. So we believe that we are powerless, that we are just worthless, sinful beings, and we have to give our power away in order to be powerful, when in fact, the opposite is true. The fact is, the truth is that we are already magical and powerful beings, okay? It is just invoking that power within us. So I just wanted to say that first. I had to put that out there. And just because you worship God, that don't make you no saint. And just because you connect with deities, that doesn't make you a devil, okay? And the reason why I'm so passionate about this is because, like I said, I was a Christian. I grew up in the church, and, I just don't like being lied to, and hey, when you know the truth sets you free. Okay, so I say all this to say that we first have to dissociate ourselves from, that thinking that something is quote unquote good or quote unquote bad or wrong, okay? The negative connotation behind the titles witch or bruja or hoodoo or voodoo being quote unquote negative. The reality is that it is all just energy. Everything in this reality is simply energy. There are darker energies and there are lighter energies. Okay, the main factor that, takes place in all of this is our intention. That is the main factor. It's about what intention you have behind doing something. So the first things first is you want to be clear about what your intention is. Why do you want to connect with the deity? Why do you want to connect with the God or goddess energy? Because in essence, you aren't worshiping deity. You are simply connecting with their energy. so that you can embody more of that energy within yourself. So first and foremost, we must mentally disconnect from those ways of thinking, so that our experience can be pleasant. Okay, because what energy you go into doing any type of magic or working with a type of deity or whatever, that's what you're going to invoke. Okay, if you go into it with fear, you're scared, you think that the worst is going to happen, then those are the type of entities that you are going to bring about in your reality. So you want to go into it with a mindset of empowerment, of curiosity, of focus, and of intention. So that's first things first. Now, with that said, before working with guides or goddesses, it's important to get acquainted with your ancestors. Okay, like with anything, there are steps, there is a process. Okay, you want to build a foundation. The foundation is the ancestors. We are our ancestors. Without our ancestors, we would not be here. So you want to build a relationship and connect with your ancestors first, so that they can open up the doors for you to work with the deity, okay? And, that's pretty much just out of respect, just out of protocol. Now, every experience is different. Every experience is unique. You may have gotten a deity that reached out to you in your dream, or perhaps in a meditation. Maybe they want to work with you, okay? That's something different. That's cool, but I just like to say, work with ancestors first and then kind of work your way up the ladder. But it's not a must. Follow your instinct, follow your intuition. So before connecting with a deity, you want to start with finding out who you are, okay? Who is it that resonates with you on a spiritual level? Okay, you want to do some researching and study first, okay? Go purchase you some spiritual books, excuse me. Go purchase you some spiritual books. Go online. You can go into a spiritual shop and pick up some books, and just dig deeper. Okay, and the way that you will find out what God or goddess resonates with you is first by knowing your birth date. Okay, we know our birth date. You want to know your life path number, and also know what type of gifts you have. Okay, so that you can be able to see what type of characteristics match up with a specific deity. So for instance, perhaps you are very connected to teaching. You love knowledge. You love to read. You love writing. You are just into learning different things. You might have a strong connection to the Egyptian god Tahuti. Maybe you are strongly connected to learning wisdom. Maybe you're connected to the Indian god Ganesh. If you are strongly connected to beauty, diplomacy, and love, you might be connected to the African goddess Oshun, or the Roman goddess Venus, or the Greek goddess Aphrodite. Okay, there are several different gods and goddesses that you can work with. There are many different deities. There are no limits, okay? But it does help to get an idea of your foundation, what the characteristics that you have, so that you can be able to connect and see, oh, okay, this God is here, this God here has a lot of what I have. Okay, maybe there's a connection here. And what you want to do is you want to start by picking a masculine. If you're a male, or it really doesn't matter. It's all energy fluid, but you want to get a masculine and feminine energy. That's what I mean. So that there's a balance. Okay, everything is duality, the yin and the yang. So that when you're connecting with one deity, you're not leaving out that other portion that may need to balance things out. Now, this isn't a must. If you just want to connect with one deity, that's fine. It's up to you. It's all based upon your instinct, your intuition. But that is, generally how it works. Or, that's how I started, just personally speaking. Now, then you want to, next, go to a metaphysical shop. Okay? Go and see what calls out to you. Or you can go online. There are deities that are for sale online that you can connect with and order. But me personally, I like to go into a shop because it's a more personal, intimate experience. And you can get a feel for that energy. You can feel whether or not that deity is calling out to you and literally pulling you towards it. Okay. And you know, your guides will give you certain inklings within your body, certain signals to let you know, okay, this is the deity for you. You know, this is the one that you want to work with. You can be able to pick the deity up, you know, check it out and say, yeah, I got a connection. So from there, you know, go to a shop and pick up which deity works for you. And then once you get your deity, you want to put it on your altar. You know, set everything up however you see fit. You know, this is where the research and stuff comes in. You know, maybe I will show an altar in a future video on, you know, how to set everything up. But it's pretty, you know, it's pretty simple. But once you get the altar, you want to meditate. You want to meditate on that deity's energy. Talk to the deity. Light an incense and connect to that deity. And like I said, this is where the research comes in, because once you know more about the deity, you got a good understanding of the things that they like. You know, what colors go with them, what type of candles go with that energy, what type of incense goes with that energy. It's going to be a lot easier for you to invoke that energy of that deity. So after that, you want to just start paying attention to the things that are going on around you. You know, signs of making contact. Okay, and chances are, you know, they already are trying to contact you. You know, because as the saying goes, what you seek is seeking you. If you clicked on this video today, chances are there's a god or a goddess that's trying to reach out to you right now. So with that said, you may get visions. You may get visions in your meditation. You may get visions while you're driving or going somewhere. You might just get a flash over your third eye. You might start seeing numbers that are connected with this specific deity that you are working with. You might hear certain things that come up in conversations with certain individuals. Pay attention to that too, because, you know, sometimes, you know, spirit will speak through certain people to let you know that you have made the connection, you know, and connect the dots. And you might even see, you know, information on your news feed. Something might flash up on your YouTube channel timeline. And things of that sort. You know, there's various different ways that spirit connects with us, you know, through the universe, through different signs. So you just want to pay attention. Keep your eyes open if you see anything that just says, you know, interesting. Oh, wow, maybe I made a connection here. Maybe that is my deity talking to me. You know, you want to pay attention to all the signs, you know, even the totems, okay, the birds that's outside, okay, you know, all of these different things are the ways of the universe connecting to us and letting us know certain information. So that's pretty much it. The beginning stages of connecting with gods and goddesses and connecting to the god and goddess within, or deities. I hope that this video was helpful, or that you simply enjoyed it today. If in fact you did, be sure to hit that thumbs up button. Leave a comment in the comment section and let me know what your thoughts are. You're also more than welcome to subscribe to this channel if you enjoy my content, for more content like this. I appreciate you all tuning in and listening as always, and I'll catch you in the next video.